Back in 1986, Apple released a clothing line called the Apple Collection, and more recently, Dyson had come this close to completion of their electric car. However, later on, Dyson pulled the plug. Today, we explore 5 renowned companies that dared to step outside their comfort zones. Welcome to Top That. Number 5. In the mid-1980s, Apple launched a clothing line featuring everything from t-shirts to tracksuits. The Apple Collection, though not as successful as their tech products, showcased Apple's flair for innovation beyond its traditional offerings. Before dominating the tech world with iPhones, Apple ventured into the realm of digital photography. In 1994, they introduced the Apple Quicktake, one of the first consumer digital cameras.
Before, after. How do you get from before to after? Simple. Introducing the Apple Quicktake digital camera.
Though it had its share of fans, the Quicktake didn't achieve the iconic status of later Apple products. Number 4. Famous for its restaurants, launched Hooters Air in 2003. Featuring Hooters girls on board, it aimed for a unique flying experience.
More legroom, good food, and of course, the world-famous Hooters girls. For fares starting at $99, log on to HootersAir.com or call.
The flights included cheeky, in-flight entertainment that kept passengers amused. Despite its short-lived operation, it remains a memorable example of brand expansion and sky-high ambitions.
If you like what you see here on the outside, you're gonna love what you'll see on the inside.
Number 3. Synonymous with toothpaste and oral care,
Colgate's Zingy Taste is rated number 1 among fluorides by parents. And Colgate has MFP fluoride. It's unbeaten for fighting cavities. Fresh mouth and fluoride. That's Colgate.
took a surprising detour into the culinary world in the 1960s with its frozen dinners called Colgate Kitchen Entrees. Despite debates over the existence of Colgate's beef lasagna in 1982, these entrees were actually launched in 1964 and were a huge failure. The company has since erased all mentions of them from its history, leaving many to wonder if they ever existed. The answer lies in a 1966 copy of Television Age magazine, which confirmed the test marketing of chicken and crab meat entrees under the Colgate Kitchen label in Madison, Wisconsin. Introduced and quickly withdrawn, these products highlight Colgate's short-lived and ambitious culinary experiment.
Pepsi is making a Pepsi smartphone.
Number 2.
I can't believe I just said those words.
A global beverage giant known for its carbonated soft drinks once decided to quench a different kind of thirst. In 2015, Pepsi introduced the Pepsi P1 smartphone in China.
Pepsi-fied, with Pepsi branding everywhere. Pepsi launch screen, Pepsi icons, Pepsi design in apps, Pepsi wallpapers, everything Pepsi. It's definitely cool to see all the Pepsi stuff, but areas of the software really aren't the best looking or the best designed. You can always add...
Equipped with a 5.5-inch display, a 13-megapixel camera, and the Pepsi logo proudly emblazoned on the back, it was a refreshing deviation from the company's usual offerings. While it didn't fizz in the global market, it remains a noteworthy example of brand diversification.
Go for it.
Number 1. Bic, famous for its pens, lighters, and razors, once decided to expand into the world of fashion. In the 1990s, they launched a line of underwear called Bic Underwear, and it was disposable. The idea was that travelers could use the underwear once and discard it, much like their other disposable products. However, the concept didn't quite catch on, and Bic soon refocused on its core products.
Last year I lost this planting potatoes. Now I just found it. Can you imagine what it's like not to flip your Bic for a whole year?
Although Bic left the brief venture behind, now in 2024, there are more than a dozen underwear subscription companies active just in US. Maybe Bic's idea wasn't that far off after all. Which product from these companies surprised you the most? Which company would you like to see venture into a new industry? Let us know in the comments below, and stay tuned for more intriguing stories on Top That.